Brian O'Driscoll pumped for Irish rugby with high hopes for the Heineken Cup. Brian O'Driscoll pumped for Irish rugby with high hopes for the Heineken Cup. When Brian O'Driscoll says it feels like Ireland's provinces are on the verge of another golden age in rugby, it is worth listening. Few men did more to ensure Irish preeminence during their first dynasty, when the provinces won 5 out of 6 Heineken Cups between 2006 and 2012. And he believes the country could be at the start of a similar era in the European contest this year. As English rugby prepares for an inquest into their failures this season, the feeling in Ireland is very different, according to O'Driscoll. Do the Irish provinces have the potential for this to be another dynasty? Their talent would suggest they do, while their strength and depth and the coaching ticket, both in Leinster and Munster, suggests they have the capabilities of being there for a while, former Leinster, Ireland and British and Irish Lions centre O'Driscoll said. But there is no point in being the potential team or a future dynasty. The only way of becoming a dynasty is getting the job done and doing it multiple times, O'Driscoll said. The feeling is growing that this season will provide the start. Leinster have sailed through Pool 3 and are guaranteed a home quarter-final, while Munster will join them in the last 8 with a bonus point win against Casters tomorrow. If Ulster win at Wasps, then there will be 3 Irish sides in the last 8 for only the third time in 20 years. It is fair to say this was not the expected outcome when the French and English clubs successfully redrew the Heineken Cup 4 years ago. The provinces, however, have continued to prioritise the Champions Cup, resting key players in domestic competitions and stamping their authority in the back-to-back games against English opposition when Leinster, Munster and Ulster beat Exeter, Leicester and Harlequins in 6 games out of 6. With the provinces also proving successful at keeping their Ireland-qualified players, Simon Zebo being a notable exception, out of the clutches of English and French raiders. There is a feeling that this Irish success could become the norm. The old Heineken Cup was good for us and we were good for it, says O'Driscoll, who is a BT Sport ambassador. We had a blip year a couple of seasons ago, 2015-2016, when none of our sides made the knockout stage. A lot was made of it, but there is always an allowance for an anomaly, and we will put this season down to that for the English sides. The provinces can rest players and it is beneficial to them that they get rested. There were 3 interprovincial games over Christmas and Leinster used 37 players, but they won all 3. The Irish players stay at home because they are willing to take a small pay cut comparatively to what is offered in the top 14 in France. Because they get better looked after, might get more longevity in their careers and want to play in the national team. You can spin it lots of different ways, but they are delivering. Ireland will feel the benefit in the Six Nations, and the feeling in the provinces is far more upbeat than in England. Leinster are improving year on year and this Munster team is much better than last year. When the fumes of emotion from Anthony Foley's passing drove them on, he adds, they both have the bit between their teeth. Maybe a new dynasty is just around the corner.